Hey y'all, it's story time. Let me tell you a little short story. Real short, I promise. Do y'all remember King David? Of course you do. King David devised a plan and a plot. And the plot and the plan was he sent all of his warriors to fight. And King David, he stayed behind, right? Why? As he stepped out, he looked up on the roof. There she was in all her splendor. Bathsheba, beautiful, gorgeous, super cute, sexy, fine as wine. And David purchased in his heart right then and there, I gotta have her. 100 concubines that he could lay with? Hmm. But he wanted something that belonged to someone else. And being the king and the ruler, he know that he could do anything that he wanted to do at any given time with any given person. So what did David do? He called some of his warriors and said, fetch that Bathsheba to me immediately. And Bathsheba, she had no power over the king. So Bathsheba went to save her own life. And she stood before David. Didn't know that David had a plan that he devised was to indulge in Bathsheba well-rounded, beautiful thighs, not knowing God sees, knows, and he understands it all. So Bathsheba became impregnated, and he got rid of Urias. But then he didn't know. See, anything that's covered will be uncovered. Anything that is wrong, God will make it right. So God sent the king to David, tell him a little story about what he had done and covered it up. But that Bible says, whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You may get by, but you will never get away. Love thy neighbor as thyself. So the same pain that David brought to Urias by removing him, that same pain he felt in his own house with his own children. Pure devastation. Don't worry about those little enemies. God said he'll prepare a table before them, and he will do what? Feed you, feed them, and then at the end of the dinner, at the end of the day, he will make them your footstool. And you could just pop your feet up right on top of them and finish enjoying your meal. And remember, this race is not given to the swift nor the strong, but those who endure until the end. Oh, and another thing, be not weary in well doing, because you will reap the harvest if you just don't faint. Faint not, because in the end, right always conquers over wrong.